Hey guys, welcome to this week's State of the Market. As per usual, Marc Fattore, Jennifer Dolh. And this week, Jennifer's got a handful of questions for me. So she's been very, very generous, and she's actually touched on a lot to do with finance, approvals, things like that. So Jennifer, take it away.
Thank you. At least you know it's from me this week. So first question, in this market with rising interest rates, is it safe to assume that banks will honour the original rates they approved you on?
That's a really good question. And I think that's a very relevant question, especially in today's market, because we are seeing quite a lot of change going on, especially when it comes to interest rates, number one. But I think bank policies are also changing quite significantly as well in this changing market. So what we've seen in the past is that most banks had that flexibility to honour what they gave you originally. In this market, I don't think that's going to be the case as much, especially as we start to see those interest rates continue to go up. They might be going up at a slower rate compared to what they were a few months earlier, but I still think it's very important to be mindful of the time you have on a pre-approval, because what you're borrowing today may be different to what you're going to be borrowing the next month. Okay? And something that we encourage our clients to say, if you do have that pre-approval in place, it is super important to strike while the iron is hot.
Fantastic. Question number 2, what is the time difference between major and non-major bank approvals in this current market?
Yeah, well, there's a big difference, I think, when it comes to whether you're looking at construction facilities, whether you're looking at obviously land banking or just buying a home in general. What we need to be mindful of is that what they call an SLA, or a service level agreement, is extending because of the amount of volume that's coming in with banks. Now, non-major banks, we do see a much faster approval process. We are seeing a lot of smaller type of digital type of banks coming into the space where they are making everything, AI platform, digital platforms that are able to approve things a lot quicker as well. But if we are going to traditional banks, mainstream banks, the big four, things like that, we are seeing a significant time delay compared to the smaller players, which makes you think, is it worth having my loan with a major player, or should I just go for a smaller guy for now in order to get the deal done and then reassess later on down the track?
Awesome. Last question. So last week we saw a small decline in inflation rates within the US markets. Do you see the same effect starting to take place here in Australia this month or next month?
Yeah, I think we do. I think, again, our data is not assessed monthly, it's assessed quarterly in the country. So we are going to certainly see, I believe, a slight decrease in expenditure and things like that. Is it going to be as high or as much of a difference, let's say, as what the US experienced recently? I don't think so. I think we are, as a country, in a better position than what the US is when it comes to inflation at the moment. So I don't think we're going to see a huge dip. If we do see anything, it might stay a bit flat for a little while longer. So I think there will be some change in a positive light, of course, and a reduction of inflation. I just don't see it happening as a drop like that. I just see it sticking a little bit more flat.
Okay, great. That's all for today, guys. If you want to send us any questions you may have, you can directly message us on LinkedIn or comment below what you guys want us to cover next week. But until next week, enjoy the rest of your week. Take care.
See you guys.